Good morning, Eagles. I'm Alora.
And I'm Nicole. Today, Thursday, February 27th, is Military Appreciation Day. Here is a proclamation made by our school board that explains why they created this special day of recognition for our military veterans.
The first Navy volunteer program was established between the Naval Air Station, Pensacola, and the School District of Escambia County, Florida in 1983. Over 20 military commands have established partnerships with local schools in the School District of Escambia County, Florida. And the men and women who served in the armed forces provided countless hours of volunteer service each year to students and teachers.
The dedicated military personnel serving at Naval Air Station, Pensacola, and Corey Field Technical Training Center are consistently involved in actively engaging with community outreach programs and in collaboration with the School District of Escambia County. Military volunteers serve as youth motivator mentors and are matched one-on-one with students and spend 1 hour a week at the schools.
Military men and women who volunteer in our schools are an integral part of the education of our students. Therefore, be it resolved that the members of our school board of Escambia County, Florida, by this resolution, recognize and proclaim Thursday, February 27th, 2025 as Military Recognition Day.
Here's an interview that we conduct with our very own Dean Flores, one of our military veterans who we would like to celebrate.
My name is Dean Flores. I served the United States Navy. I did 24 years total, and I retired as a Chief Petty Officer. The reason I joined the Navy was to see the world. I grew up in London, England, and joining the American Navy represented a chance to leave England and see as many countries as I could see. While I was in the Navy, I went to Japan, went to Okinawa, I went to Addis Ababa, Africa, I went to Puerto Rico, I went to Viegas. Those are a few of the countries I went and saw. Being in the Navy shaped me as a person to develop a lot more self-confidence in myself. I created a strong sense of self-independence. It gave me a great work ethic, and it allowed me to be a leader to junior troops. My advice for anyone that wants to join the military in general is simple: do it. When I made Chief Petty Officer, the initiation time was 2 days. We were running, we were covered in mud, there was a bunch of stuff we did, and I was awake for 2 days straight. Following that, we were pinned with our anchors My mother flew in from England on that day. I didn't know she was going to be there, so when I was getting my anchors pinned on, my mother came up from the crowd and pinned my anchors on. It was a great feeling for her to be there. It felt very surreal, and it was definitely a memorable experience. Being in the Navy affects my current career because it allows me to have more of a feeling of care for the students in the school I'm at right now. Looking after junior troops for so many years translates really well to looking after students. Creates, I feel like a supervisor who genuinely cares about the people who work around him. It was a life-changing experience. I think you only have a short time on this earth. Joining in the military and being a part of the military crams as many experiences into that short time you have on earth as possible. It's a great thing that I did, and I think other people should do it too.
Now for the words of the week. The suffixes are an and Iran, which means one having a certain skill and relating or belonging to.
For language arts, the word is disciplinary, which means someone who demands and enforces strict conformity to rules.
For science, the word is vegetarian, which means someone who eats no meat or fish, only vegetables.
For social studies, the word is humanitarian, which means someone devoted to the interests of human welfare and social reform.
For math, the word is overage, which means antiquarian, which means expert in or collector of artifacts or objects from the past.
For reading, the word is libertarian, which means an advocate or freedom of thought and speech.
Finally, for the electives, the word is American, which means of or relating to the United States of America or its people or language or culture. And now to Sean with the weather.
Good morning, Eagles. The weather today is mostly cloudy with a current temperature of 64 with a high of 76 and a low of 48 with a 0% chance of rain. That's all for the weather. So back to you, anchors.
The PBIS store will be open today during lunches, so come on by to cash in those points.
If you are interested in taking dual enrollment courses during the school year 2025-2026 school year, you and your family are welcome to attend the dual enrollment night at Pensacola State College or University of West Florida on Tuesday, March 4th at 5:30 p.m.
By attending this seminar, you will learn about what requirements are needed to be eligible to start dual enrollment, as well as dual enrollment can benefit you as you begin preparing for your life after high school.
Congratulations to Jada Holmes and SGA Environmental Committee. They received third place at the state conference this weekend. It was the first time SGA had competed at the state level. And now back to Sean with the sports.
Chair tryouts are quickly approaching. There's a mandatory interest meeting on March 11th at 4:30 p.m. in the cafeteria that your parent or guardian must attend in order for you to be eligible to try out. Additionally, you must fill out the cheerleading application, which can be found using the QR code posted on Coach Burke's door or on the flyers throughout the school. So fill out the application and we'll see you in the cafeteria on March 11th at 4:30 p.m. A soccer game will be located at Ashington-Brossenham today at 7 p.m. Please come out to support your fellow Eagles. After a series of strong victories at the Aggie Invitational, our Eagle track and field teams will be back in action this Saturday here at Pine Forest for the Running Wild Invitational hosted by Catholic High School. Today, flag football and Tate 6 p.m. and baseball at Lighthouse at 6:30. Tomorrow, softball versus Gulf Breeze 6:30 p.m. and baseball versus Choctaw at 6:30. Saturday, Lady Eagles track at Running Wild Invitational, Pine Forest High School track. That's all for the sports. So back to you, anchors.
Attention juniors and seniors attending prom, this is the last week to purchase tickets at the low price of $30 per ticket. Starting March 1st, these tickets will go up to $50 for the month of March.
Friendly reminder that you must have a contract on file to purchase your tickets. Tickets are on sale in the library using cash or check, or you could buy online on myschoolbucks.com. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Meadows. And that's all for the news here at the Nest. I'm Alora.
And I'm Nicole. Signing off Eagle Nation News.
Make sure to be respectful,
responsible,
and resilient.